Using a full range of motion in the exercises is very important, especially with bodyweight training and the journey to mastering complete body control. Full range of motion improves exercise efficiency and effectiveness by activating more muscle groups, and it works the entire muscle all the way to the joint. For example, if we're doing a pull-up, we're starting in a dead hang position. We start with that scapular shrug, right? Activate our back muscles and pull up. Now if we're coming down nice and controlled like you should be, and we're only coming down partially, we haven't fully locked out. If you're only doing your pull-ups like that, well, you're not working the entire muscle all the way down to your joint, to your shoulder joint. And you're not incorporating that joint integrity. If you're not working that muscle all the way down to the joint, then you're not getting the full benefit of the exercise, which is going to improve joint strength, and it's going to improve your overall strength and muscle size, because it's more tension, it's more volume, it's more distance to bring that muscle, and you're activating every bit of it, not only a partial bit of it. This results in better muscle balance, joint stability, proper activation of the working muscles, and overall better movement quality and body control. So whether it's a pull-up, a dip, a squat, or a push-up, we want to be using full range of motion. If you're doing a squat, we want to eventually build up the strength and the mobility to go all the way down, ass to grass. Full range of motion squats are also going to help you with your pistol squats, because you're not going to do a pistol squat like this. Like, that's not a pistol squat. You have to be able to have that full range of motion. That squat right here. You have to be able to go that deep. When you're doing a dip, first you're going to be going all the way down to 45, which is great. But eventually you're going to build the strength and the mobility to go even deeper, as much as your joint allows it. Push up. Full range of motion dips on rings are going to really help you with your muscle up, because you have to be able to pull up to this point right here, the deepest point, your fullest range of motion on your dip. You have to be able to push up from there. So doing dips all the way down here will help you build that strength, that joint strength that we were talking about. Same with push-ups. When you're doing it on the floor, you can only retract your shoulders so much until your chest touches the floor, and then you're gonna push up. Well, you can increase this range of motion by doing push-ups on rings, on parallettes, or by even using chairs. And some people may think this is not safe, this is not good for your joints. Well, it really is. It might not be safe at first if you don't have the mobility or you don't have the strength to go that far, nice and controlled. But once you gain that mobility by doing dynamic stretching and by building the strength, then over time you will be able to safely and comfortably use your joints' full range of motion and work that entire muscle. We all know the expression, use it or lose it. Well, this applies to this also, because limitation leads to stiffness and pain. If you are only using a partial range of motion with your exercises, then eventually those parts are going to get stiff and you're going to be more susceptible to injury and pain. So it's very important to work all the way through those joints. So start slowly, build that mobility, and eventually start working up to a full range of motion and start going as far as your joints will allow it, and really build that joint strength. It's going to pay off in the end. Sure, you might not be able to do as many reps. Okay, for sure you're not going to be able to do as many reps using full range of motion. But who cares? Quality over quantity, always. So go out there and start doing full range of motion pull-ups. Tired of seeing partial range of motion pull-ups. It's killing me, guys. It's killing me. I see it at the park, strangers. Watch any jail or prison documentary, watch them working out, and pull-ups are horrible. Alright, no offense, but it hurts watching them do pull-ups. Don't be inspired by that. Use a full range of motion and get the most out of it. Get the fullest benefit of the exercise. Those are those people that go, look, I can do 10 pull-ups. No, you can't. All this full range of motion to the joints, especially with pull-ups and the dips and the push-ups to your shoulder joints, are really gonna help you develop that straight arm press strength. If you're ever interested in learning a handstand press, a straight arm handstand press, or a tucked planche, all of these are beneficial towards those skills because we're strengthening those joints. We're strengthening the shoulder joints that we need to perform those advanced skills. So, again, use a full range of motion. If you can't yet, build up to it, build that mobility, and you'll be doing it.